Hey Bimpe,
Hi, Fortune.
how are you doing?
I'm very well, and you?
I'm fine. So let's talk about the market a bit. So in
Okay.
March, it seems to have built on February's rally. And what stood out this time?
You're very correct. March built on the momentum from February,
Yeah.
and but with a clear shift, as we saw investors, strategically and tactically capture some gains.
Wow.
Yes.
So and how did this affect the equity market overall?
Okay, the equity market still remains strong as we saw the MGX ASI, recorded a year-to-date gain of 29.4% compared to 25% recorded in February.
Wow.
Yes, and that's about 4% gain month on month, which is
That's a very remarkable performance.
Exactly.
So what would you say drove this level of performance?
Well, I would say that it's still a consistent growth, where we saw strong demand for fundamentally strong stocks, even though there are still some technical, inputs in it, but we still see drive and interest. Investors' confidence continue to build in the market, and then there are also interest for fundamentally strong stock, and as well the earnings, anticipation for impressive earnings results.
That's cool. So would you say that it was more of like an upward movement, or were there signs of caution trading?
Yes, they were. Even though majority of the month was categorized by upward movement, we saw a little pullback towards the end of March, and I would say that this is healthy because it's equity market. It's expected that you see that pullback after having rallied for
quite some
close
time.
to 3 months. Yes, even from late last year. So this pullback is healthy and it is good for the market as well.
So in all of these sectors, which would you say stood out?
Okay, I would say the banking sectors, the oil and gas, and the industrial sector. In the month of March, we saw Zenith Bank move from a two-digit stock to a three-digit stock.
Very impressive performance.
Yes, and to go and compete. And we are waiting for the likes of ourselves, to also take up speed, and yes, and even WAPCO on the industrial goods space, we also saw it pick up, and Dangote cement as well. So, and all of this is driven from expectation of excellent earnings performance result as we anticipate dividend season.
Let's talk about the fixed income space.
Okay.
What would you say happened there?
I would say that also witnessed a bullish momentum as we saw yields elevated, both in the treasury bills and FGN bond, from the auction and even at the secondary market, which supported by investors' participation majorly. Yeah.
So did foreign investors actually have a role in this?
Oh yes, we saw a large, foreign participation in this month of March, and it's majorly driven by the yield environment, yes, which also shows some level of confidence in our market. And lastly, as well, is the tight monetary policy stance. It improved the FX market and overall building investors' confidence.
So what does this tell us about investors' behavior right now?
For investors' behavior, I had mentioned earlier that the equity market witnessed a mild pullback. So we saw a rotation in inflows in the market from the equity market space to the fixed income market, and which is also very okay. Investors ensuring that they balance their portfolio.
So what's your outlook going forward?
My outlook, it remains positive really because considering all of the reforms, there hasn't been any indication of something that can significantly cause a pullback. So it remains positive, but obviously with caution, and the key drivers are still in place. We can still see investors' confidence, in the market. We will say that this is the time of harvest, really. There's a time to sow and a time to reap. So this is actually that time to reap, where we see a lot of companies release their results, and they are declaring dividends. So it also going to the market generally. Talking about the equity market space, is going to be characterized by, investors' reaction to some of these dividend, that is being released, and their earnings results, trying to juxtapose that, okay, does this dividend match up with the price of this stock? Does it not match up? Even GT as well declared dividend 11 naira, and we're already seeing that the market is reacting to that already. GT is on its way to like 150. That's on a disclaimer. Big disclaimer. But yeah, overall, market, even in the fixed income space, we are still expecting that we'll have decent yield in the coming quarter, even as we move to Q2. Yes, 2026.
Thank you, BNP. This was really quite insightful.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so if I want to know more or get more information about all of this you said, what do I do?
Good question. So you can actually visit our website at www.fsdhcapital.com, and we are also available on all social media platforms. You can also send us a mail at sales@fsdhgroup.com. At FSDH Capital, we help you meet all your investment needs, ranging from fixed income, treasury bills, bonds, commercial paper, and equity investment. We also provide financial advisory services. We are always thinking ahead for you.